They don't like you anyways. They don't like you anyways. Why are you trying to fit in? Why are you trying to be conform? Why are you trying to be like everybody else? Why are you trying to be liked by everybody else? They don't like you anyways. You ever been around somebody where they committed to misunderstanding you? Like, they take things the wrong way, and you're like, man, hold on, I ain't mean it like that. Like, you know me, bro. You know me, sis. You know me. You know I got a good heart. But they committed to misunderstanding you. They committed to it. They don't like you anyways when it boiled down to it. Okay? But we about to get into this word, okay? We coming from Mark chapter 3, verse 1 through 5, okay? I might go to verse 6, depending on how it's flowing. But I know for sure verse 1 through 5, okay? And it reads, okay? It says, and he entered the synagogue again. Jesus entered the synagogue is what they're saying. And a man was there who had a withered hand. A withered hand meaning he had a deformed hand, okay? So they watched him closely. Who watched him closely? The Pharisees, okay? The people, they watched him closely. They watched him closely, whether he would heal him on the Sabbath, so that they might accuse him. So they watched him closely to find fault in him. Instead of being worried about this man's hand being healed, they watching Jesus closely to see if he about to heal on the Sabbath day. Okay? I'm about to continue to read. Verse 3 reads, and he said to the man, Jesus said to the man who had the withered hand, he said, step forward. Then he said to them, meaning he said to the Pharisees, is it lawful on the Sabbath to do good or to do evil, to save life or to kill? Come on. Jesus is right there. He already knew what they was thinking. He felt their energy. He knew he discerned what they was thinking. He knew they was watching to see if he was about to heal on the Sabbath day. Okay? And you know what he did? He turned around and he said, is it lawful on the Sabbath to do good or to do evil, or to save or to kill? Is it lawful to be religious right now in this situation? Okay, how many of us been through that before? When people was more so religious. One of the ways I don't want to go on a tangent, but one of the ways I see where people get caught up in religion is they like to try to limit the way God can speak to you. God can speak to us in many ways, and God can use anything to speak to us. So people need to stop trying to limit the way God can speak to us. That's one of the ways I do see where it get real religious sometimes. Okay, but we got to keep going. Okay. But they kept silent. He said the people kept silent. I don't know about y'all, but I've been in that situation before when, you write about something, you vent to somebody and they quiet. They quiet because they what? They probably happy you going through, or they secretly probably don't like you, or whatever it is in their heart, and you start to feel it. You get quiet, like, dang, like, you ain't, I thought you was going to be on my side on this, I got to do it like this as I'm thinking I'm visualizing a bit on the phone, but I know we all been through that before. You was like, dang, I told such and such what happened to me, and they was kind of silent about it, and they ain't really say much, they ain't really seem like they was rooting for me. So anyways, I'm going to keep reading, y'all. Okay, so Jesus asked them that question, and the Pharisees kept silent, okay? And then it says, and then when he had looked around at them with anger, being grieved by the hardness of their hearts. So he looked around like, dang, oh, y'all that evil to the point y'all ain't worried about this man hand getting healed. Y'all concerned about me healing this man on the Sabbath day. Is it really about the Sabbath? Is it really about the Sabbath at this point? So he said he looked around angered at the Pharisees, right? Because of their hardness hearts, right? And it says here, he said to the man, stretch out your hand. Jesus said to the man with the deformed hand, stretch out your hand. And the man stretched it out, and his hand was restored as whole as the other one. Come on. Come on, y'all. That's the message today right there. Now, y'all can go back, read this yourself, let this marinate. That was 1 through 5, okay? That was 1 through 5. Y'all can go back and read it, meditate, and see how it applies to you, what God's speaking to you about today, right now, and, what he asking you to do. But this leadership right here, this is leadership. This is real leadership. Now, Jesus could have shrinked and not healed the man's hand because he know that, everybody was going to say, oh, you healing on the Sabbath. Oh, you know you stepping outside of your boundaries, okay? Yo, you not really the son of God because you not being obedient right now. Come on, you know some of the things they do. This is leadership, man. Man, we got the best leader right here in the book, in the Holy Bible. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, okay? Which is pretty different perspectives from different people that witnessed this back in the day, okay? From my understanding, because I ain't no Bible scholar, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. I ain't no Bible scholar, okay? And I'm not no preacher or nothing like that either, but hey, I just get on here and I share what God shared with me, and I get on here and I can only be and do what I put in me, and this is what I put in me. I put in the word, okay? I put in motivation, okay? I put in inspiration, elevating, going higher, going to another level, self-development. That's the things I focus on, so that's the things I talk about when I get on here, okay? So anyways, man, this word right here is gonna free some people. It's gonna free some people. Go back and read it yourself, okay? So I'm gonna finish verse 6, because that's where it seems like it's leading to, okay? It says, then the Pharisees went out and immediately plotted against him, how they might destroy him. So as soon as Jesus healed the man's hand on the Sabbath day, the Pharisees went out immediately, it says, so they can plot, okay? So they can plot on how they might destroy him. So, they don't like you anyways. They don't like you anyways. Why are you trying to fit in? If you was of God, you would know who I am. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the enemy can work, in the spirit. He got masquerading spirits. I know he can make things appear to be what it ain't. He can, turn people against one another. Don't get me wrong. I do understand that. But when you connected to God, at some point, you're going to know who is who. And just like Jesus told the Pharisees, he's like, if you was of God, you would know who I am. Y'all Google that and find out what the verse is, okay? But that's just the truth. If some people was of God, they would know who you was. If they was for you, they wouldn't be coming against you. If they was for you, they wouldn't be trying to put you down for starting that business. If they was for you, they wouldn't be putting you down because you said you wanted to go back to school. Come on now. Watch out for the little sneak disses. When they sneak diss, you be like, man, where does this come from? Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Okay? So, y'all, I didn't get on here for this to be no negative video, because if y'all know me, if y'all watch any of my other videos, y'all know I'm the type of person who focus on the positive, not the negative, okay? Focus on your lovers, not your haters, okay? However, I cannot get on here and act like I don't know haters exist and these things exist, okay? And the reason why I couldn't even find this verse to even apply to me, to be honest, is because I don't really focus on it. I'm being honest. I really don't focus on it, okay? But, as a leader, you got to know that these things do exist and it affect everybody differently. You know what I'm saying? Some people can, overlook it. Some people can't overlook it. And it just depends on the individual. But, man, when I got this word today, it just really did something to me. And like I said, I couldn't even just put it to me, because I don't have no enemies that I know of. Not no known enemies, okay? So I really couldn't even put this to me for real. Somebody needed to hear this today, okay? So go ahead and start that business. Go ahead and walk in your purpose. Go ahead and do what God told you to do, what God told you to do. You got greatness in you, whoever is looking at this video that need this, okay? We can't be in no shell, okay? All right, so anyways, y'all, that's all I wanted to share with y'all, okay? Like I said in one of my other videos, I think it was a couple days ago, I'm starting the affirmation series back pretty soon. But I'm just trying to, be a little different with it, tweak it up a little bit. You know me, I like to spice things up. But anyways, y'all, I hope and pray that y'all are having a great and amazing day. And I will see y'all in the next video. All right?